Properties for practice. Name the property that is illustrated in each equation. A. Negative 13 times 2 equals 2 times negative 13. Remember, when you look at this, the hint is the order of the numbers have changed. So find a property where the order of the numbers have changed. The negative 13 is in the front on the first part, but it's in the back on the second part. B, parentheses, 18 plus 4, end of parentheses, plus 6 equals 18 plus parentheses 4 plus 6, end of parentheses. So the hint on this one, remember the parentheses moved. So if we look for a property where the parentheses moves, either from the front to the back or the back to the front. C, 3 times parentheses x minus 10, end of parentheses, equals 3 times x minus 3 times 10. So what I would look for is look for the property where it has a number in front of the parentheses and then you're distributing it to the things inside the parentheses. Properties. Blank plus blank is equal to 0 is called the blank property. So in the first two blanks, you're going to put in numbers that will equal 0 when you add them. And then in the third blank, you're going to put in what property this is when you do that. Blank multiplied by blank is equal to 1 is called the blank property. So you're going to put in two numbers that will multiply to get 1 in the first two blanks, and then you're going to tell me what property that is in the third blank. 5 parentheses x plus 7, end of parentheses, is equal to blank plus blank is called the blank property. This is where you multiply the term on the outside of the parentheses by each term inside the parentheses. So in the first two blanks, you're going to tell me what you get when you multiply 5 times x and then 5 times 7. And then in the third blank, you're going to write what property this is. 13x plus 4y is equal to blank plus blank is called the blank property. Is where you switch the order of the terms. So in the first and second blank, you're going to switch the terms. And in the third blank, you're going to tell me what property it's called when you do switch the terms. Parentheses 8 times 5, end of parentheses, times 2 is equal to blank times parentheses, blank times blank, end of parentheses, is called the blank property. This is where you move the parentheses around to two different terms, but it doesn't change the result. So in the first three blanks, you're going to put the same numbers, but not where it won't change the order. And the parentheses will just be moved around it. And you're going to tell me what property this is called when you move the parentheses.